The main goal is to ensure that students are well supported all the way through their degree. So we want to ensure that students have someone that they can go to, their personal tutor. If they have any difficulties, they know they can go and have a chat with them, and they'll help them find appropriate support. But the system is broader than that. It's not just helping students when they have problems, it's also helping them to develop their academic skills, to think about employability, future directions, and personal tutoring can help with that. It's something they can chat with their personal tutor about. And then the personal tutoring lectures that we run as well, again, support development of those kinds of skills. In first year, students are expected to meet 3 times during the first term. So they have an initial group meeting with their personal tutor, which is with the other students that the personal tutor is also tutoring. So that's a really nice opportunity for the students to get to know the other students, start making friends, as well as to start getting to know their personal tutor. And then they have 2 individual meetings with their personal tutor that term. Then there's another personal tutoring meeting the following term. For years 2 and 3, there's 1 personal tutoring meeting in term 1 and term 2. And then for our master's students, again, it's twice a year, once in each term. And as well as those meetings, they're the scheduled ones. But as well as those, students can also get in touch with their personal tutor whenever they want and arrange to have additional meetings with them if they wish. So personal tutors can support in 3 main areas. So the first one is academic skills development. So for example, you might want to have a chat with your personal tutor, study skill about planning your time, work-life balance, those sorts of things. They can also support with preparing for exam. And if you want to improve your assignment writing, they'll be able to sit with you and have a look at various different assignments you've written and help you find your strengths and weaknesses and to help you develop your skills. Another area is employability. So they can help you think about planning for different kind of career options. They can also help you think about getting relevant work experience and voluntary work experience. And then the final area is well-being. So if you have any difficulties, they can help you find relevant support within the university. So for example, directing you to well-being, counselling, those kinds of services that we have in the university. So they can help signpost you to the right place. Most of the meetings are individual. The only one that's held in groups is the initial meeting in year 1. And we've deliberately kept that as a group meeting because we think it's a really good way of students to get to know other students. So it's usually held within the first week or 2 of term. So it's a chance to get some other people on your course, start making some friends. And I think it's just a more relaxed way of getting to know your personal tutor as well, because you've got other students involved, and we try to keep it a relaxed meeting with some games and just getting to know each other. Individual meetings with a personal tutor are complemented by a series of lectures for undergraduate students. And these run throughout both term 1 and term 2. And they support the individual meetings. So in those lectures, particularly in year 1, we're covering a range of different skills students need to be developing. So we cover settling into university, knowing where to find the support that's available in university, but also we cover our marking system, how to use feedback effectively from assignments, preparing for exams. And then towards the end of year 1, there's a session on preparing for year 2. So we're trying to provide students with information that's relevant to them at each particular stage of the learning journey. So in year 2, there's a smaller number of lectures, but they're focused more on the skills that year 2 students will need to use. So more focused around essay writing and literature searching, developing arguments for writing the kinds of essays that they'll be writing in year 2, and again preparing for exams. And then in year 3, again, it's going to be focused much more on year 3 issues and looking to the future and to future study and employment.